In this video, I'm going to be going through 5 WrestleMania 43 matches that I think make sense after the SummerSlam announcements. So for those who missed it, Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins, Iyo Sky versus Liv Morgan, and Brock Lesnar versus Femi are all happening at SummerSlam. So I'm going to predict what I think is going to now happen at WrestleMania 43 and what I think is going to happen in the kind of lead up to it. So let's get into it. All right, so now that Liv Morgan versus Iyo Sky has been officially confirmed for SummerSlam, I feel confident in my prediction that we're going to get Iyo Sky versus Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 43. In my opinion, this is the biggest match that WWE can do for the women's division, especially with Bianca Belair out because she's pregnant, so she's going to miss WrestleMania 43. So that leaves kind of Iyo Sky versus Rhea Ripley as I think the biggest match WWE can do, in my opinion at least. And I think WWE fans want to see a singles match between them at WrestleMania. We've seen them face off a bunch, but a singles match I think they deserve, and I think they'll tear down the house. So that is my prediction to get there. I think it'll just be as simple as Iyo Sky will challenge Rhea. I don't think they have to do a heel turn or anything like that. I think they can just say, let's face off at WrestleMania. I guess one of them could win. Probably Iyo would win the Royal Rumble. But we'll wait and see on that. I think it'll just be a case of an easy Iyo Sky challenges Rhea Ripley, or if Iyo Sky's holding the title and Rhea loses hers, then she can kind of challenge her old friend Iyo Sky. So it'll be simple like that, but I think Iyo Sky versus Rhea Ripley happens at this event. All right, so now that Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins and then Femi versus Brock Lesnar have been confirmed for SummerSlam, I'm going to predict that we're going to get Roman Reigns versus Femi at WrestleMania 43. I think that Roman versus Oba is a match that WWE is going to save for WrestleMania. I think they're two big stars, and I think that WWE is going to want to put that match on kind of the grandest stage. So that is my prediction for the World Heavyweight Championship. I think they can do a lot of things to get there. I think Oba could win the Royal Rumble, definitely another kind of accolade for him. That would make sense. Or they can he's already has a championship match in the bank from winning the King of the Ring. So WWE could save it from that, and then he can later use that for the WrestleMania match. I'm not sure if they'll wait that long, but yeah, either way, I think it's going to be Roman Reigns versus Femi for the World Heavyweight Championship. And yeah, I feel confident in that now that they're not facing off at SummerSlam. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I've been predicting Liv Morgan versus Roxanne Perez versus Raquel Rodriguez for a while now at WrestleMania 43, and I'm sticking with that. So what I think is going to happen is we're going to see their relationship slowly deteriorate over the next few months here, and then we're going to see Roxanne Perez win the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match to win the briefcase, and then I think that she is going to cash in on Liv Morgan and turn on her and turn on Raquel. And then I think Raquel's going to stay in the mix because I think Raquel is going to win that Women's Royal Rumble match this year and then kind of insert herself into the feud. So instead of going for the other title, she would just insert herself into the Roxanne Perez, Raquel Rodriguez, the Roxanne Perez Liv Morgan women's title match to turn it into a triple threat. So yeah, I've been predicting this for a while, and the Liv Morgan versus Iyo Sky match at SummerSlam doesn't change anything. I think Liv will retain there, but I just think the relationship between Liv, Roxanne, and Raquel will deteriorate, and then we'll see them face off in a triple threat match. I've been predicting this for a while. I just think it's happening. That's my gut feeling, and I'm sticking with it. All right, so I'm going to predict Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk at WrestleMania 43. So there is a chance this match could happen at SummerSlam, but I think Cody is going to have his hands full with either Randy Orton or a rematch with Sami Zayn for the title. So I think those matches are more likely for Rhodes at SummerSlam. So that's why I'm putting Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk at WrestleMania 43. I think that this is also a feud that WWE fans have wanted for a long time now. And I think that WWE should save it for more of a long-term story and a big event like WrestleMania 43. I think it's kind of a money feud. So yeah, that is my prediction to get there. I think they can have one of them screw the other over in a match. I think that would make sense. Just straight up, I'm better than you type thing. Like, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. It's just like, I want to prove I'm better than you. I want to prove I'm the best in the company and best in the world. And they can have some great microphone moments, and they can have just a bunch of great stuff. So I just think Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk is going to happen at some point. It's either WrestleMania 43 or WrestleMania 44 for me. Right now, I'm going to go with WrestleMania 43, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay, so my final match prediction for WrestleMania 43 right now is going to be Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. This comes after Sami Zayn won the Undisputed Championship. I'm personally hoping that WWE gives Sami a decently lengthy reign here. I know that that feels a bit unlikely. I know a lot of people have said he could be like a transitional champ, but I don't know. I'm hoping for the best for Sami, and if he does still hold this title at this point, then I see him facing off against his longtime rival and best friend, Kevin Owens. I think that we've seen a million Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens matches, but never with Sami Zayn as the champion. So I think that could be a fun wrinkle here. All they would have to do is have one of them turn on the other. Maybe they do Sami turns on Kevin this time. They can celebrate together once Kevin returns from his neck injury. They can kind of cheer on each other and tag together for a little bit. And then kind of Sami turns on Kevin instead of everybody expecting Kevin to turn on Sami. They could do something fun like that. Either way, I think that Sami versus Kevin happens at this event. That is obviously with the disclaimer that if Sami is still holding the title at this point. So we'll have to wait and see on that. But I'm going with Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens for the undisputed WWE Championship at this event. All right, so there you have it. Those are 5 potential matches that I see now that WWE's made some SummerSlam announcements. Let me know your WrestleMania 43 match card predictions in the comment section below. Let's debate about it if you see anything different than me. Would love to hear from you. And yeah, please hit me up in the comments and let's talk about it. Thanks a lot.